The Toronto Blue Jays and Minnesota Twins were back at it today for Game 1 of a day-night doubleheader. The Jays were stoned 7-0 by the Twins in the coldest start for an outdoor game in Twins history, a chilly 0 degree. But the two teams are back at it again tonight for Game 2 of the doubleheader. Dustin McGowan gets the start for the Jays while Kyle Gibson will take to the mound for Minnie. Game time is 5:10. The Calgary Booster Club held its annual Sportsman of the Year dinner and silent auction earlier this week. Longtime volunteer and Calgary Canuck president Ken Bracco took home the 61st edition of the award. Bracco was also credited with being instrumental in the development of the now world-renowned Max Midget tournament. Olympic medalist Denny Morrison was also on hand for the event, and as was Male Athlete of the Year and Stampeder running back John Cornish. Both expressed their fondness for the club.
This event is special for me. I've been at the Calgary Booster Club Sportsman of the Year dinner for the past 3 years, and I've gotten to know a lot of the people that are part of this organization. For me, it's getting to hang out with some old friends.
It was one of my first years in Calgary when I received the Booster Club Award, $1,000, and it really helped as a grassroots thing for me to get me on my way and relieve some of that financial burden. And just to come and say thank you to the sponsors and supporters of the Booster Club. They really help a lot of athletes, so it's really cool to be here.
For the first time ever, a Special Olympics Athlete of the Year was honored, with longtime cross-country skier Jennifer Riddle taking home the award. Kaylee Humphreys was Female Athlete of the Year, but she was unable to attend. Last night was night 1 of the 2014 Stanley Cup playoffs, and there was no shortage of excitement. The lone Canadian team in the mix, the Montreal Canadiens, had their work cut out for them, facing Steven Stamkos and the Tampa Bay Lightning in round 1. The two teams combined for 8 goals in regulation time, going end-to-end, making it anyone's game. But it was Danny Briere setting up Dale Wise for the winner to give the Habs the win in the first OT. The Canadiens are now up 1-0 in the best-of-7 series, and Game 2 will go tomorrow in Tampa. In the second game on the playoff schedule, the star-studded Pittsburgh Penguins saw the NHL's youngest team put up a fight. The Columbus Blue Jackets came out swinging and found themselves up 3-1 just 43 seconds into the second. The Penguins finally got it together in the third, scoring 3 unanswered and taking Game 1 4-3. The Pens are up 1-0 in the series, and Game 2 goes down Saturday in Pittsburgh. Game 3 on the schedule saw that a 4-goal lead doesn't shut a team down, not in the playoffs. The Anaheim Ducks came out flying, going up on the Dallas Stars 3-0 in the first. They would add another nail to the coffin in the second, going up 4-0, but the Stars wouldn't roll over. They would rally and score 3 unanswered goals, but that's as close as they would get, losing 4-3. The Ducks are up 1-0 in the series, and Game 2 is tomorrow in Anaheim. 4 more playoff series will kick off tonight, promising more great first-round matchups. Tonight's meetings kick off with a renewed rivalry between the Philadelphia Flyers and New York Rangers. The Flyers will be without their #1 goaltender Steve Mason. Ray Emery will get the start with Cal Heater as backup. The Rangers will have the king between the pipes. Henrik Lundqvist will get the start. The defending Stanley Cup champions Chicago Blackhawks will start their journey to another cup against a St. Louis team that went cold towards the end of the regular season. St. Louis was plagued with injuries towards the end of the regular season, contributing to their sudden goal drought. But they could get key players like David Backes and TJ Oshie back for Game 1. In just his first year as a bench boss, Patrick Waugh and the Colorado Avalanche are hoping to carry their surprising success all the way through the postseason. But they will have to get through a tough Minnesota team that is making their second straight playoff appearance. The Avs had an impressive season, earning its first division title since 2002-2003. And it's a series of revenge as the San Jose Sharks are looking to beat the team that knocked them out of the playoffs last season. This is the 3rd time that the Sharks and LA Kings will meet in the postseason, and it's the 2nd time in a row. The Kings will be in the Shark Tank tonight with Game 2 on Sunday. February 14th is a day for many people to celebrate their relationship. But for others, it could just be a painful reminder of how they don't have a significant other. This emotional need for love can leave people vulnerable to online romance scams. Although they're not specific to Valentine's Day, the stories are always similar.
People who are trying to win your trust, win your heart very, very quickly. So they're going to try and probably seduce you with hard luck stories and say, oh, my heat's been cut, my car's been stolen, and they're going to try and get you to give them money.
Once the fraudster has finished with their victim, they disappear, leaving the victim confused and hurt. It's generally a big reason why these types of crimes aren't reported.
They should definitely feel comfortable enough to bring it to the police. I think a big problem is these victims are embarrassed that they have been victimized by fraudsters, and they generally don't report it.
But there are ways of knowing if who you're talking to isn't who they say they are.
If they're in a hurry to get off of the site and continue phone calling you or texting you, that kind of thing, that's another red flag, because the longer they stay on that site, they risk getting caught.
One of the best ways to figure out if the person you're talking to is legitimate is to use a reputable dating website. If all else fails, use your gut. For State News File, I'm Cassandra Jodoin. It may not look like much now, but by tomorrow morning, this room will be filled with everything a bride could possibly think of for her wedding. From cakes, event planners, and even shoes, the show attracts people from all around the region.
People definitely come from all over. It's kind of surprising where some of the people do come from year to year. There's people coming from Calgary, and that's probably about the furthest that I've found, but all over the place.
Weddings on the Border is back for its 7th year, and it's as big as ever, attracting more and more new exhibitors. This is Lorna Deck's first year at the show as an exhibitor after coming for many years as an observer.
So many different items, products, the community, the fun being with the people.
And for returning exhibitors, there's different things that keep them coming back. There seems to be a lot of vendors every year increasing in each area and each division, so it seems to be very well supported.
I like that I can decorate the way that I want to. Most brides come with us and they have a specific idea in mind, so it's nice that we can kind of be creative and design what we want to do.
With over 70 exhibitors, this year's show is the biggest one yet, so there really is something for everybody. Cassandra Jodoin, Newcap News.
We had many of the downtown people, we had a lot of city people here, and just some genuine interest because people are excited about the downtown.
Excitement and interest were just two of the words to describe the energy in the room after Destination Downtown. The city brought in Simon O'Byrne, a professional urban planner and designer. And Simon sees lots of opportunity for the border city.
I think there's so much potential in Lloydminster, and there's so much growth. There's a huge amount of growth. There's 30,000 people here, a trade area of 100 to 150,000 people. So the question is, how do you want to take that growth and target it?
And business owners like Amanda Amandrud were invigorated after Simon's presentation.
Oh man, Simon was super inspiring. He had so much to say. I'd actually like to kidnap him for about a year and keep him here to help us do some of this downtown rebuilding and revitalization.
When you think about outdoor festivals, your first thought might be summer. What was encouraged at the meeting was that maybe we need to start embracing winter. Considering the border city experiences frigid temperatures just about half of the year, it seems like a no-brainer to try and bring out the people during those months, and the city has been trying.
We've tried, we've been doing winter festivals. We did a downtown winter festival. We did a winter festival around Hockey Day in Canada as well. We understand that it needs to be activity year-round.
And business owners are ready to embrace the cold.
I believe in having these winter festivals. I throw a harvest festival, and so it's like, let's do something in the winter. There should be a festival every single season.
Cassandra Jodoin, Newcap News.